అస్సలు ఎవరు నాకు చెప్పండి, ఎవరు మా ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ కి చేతబడి చేసింది ఎవరు చెప్పండి ఫస్ట్. ఓడిపోయినందుకు ఫ్రస్ట్రేటింగ్ గా లేదు నాకు, కానీ ఆ కెప్టెన్సీ ఫెయిల్యూర్స్ లో ఓడిపోతున్నాం చూడండి, దట్ ఈస్ ద మోస్ట్ హర్టింగ్ థింగ్. ఎందుకంటే హీఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ ద సైలెన్సర్. అంటే ఆస్ట్రేలియా టిమ్ పెయిన్ లాంటి ఒక యావరేజ్ కెప్టెన్, బిలో యావరేజ్ కెప్టెన్ తర్వాత డౌన్ ఫాల్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎత్తుకున్న కెప్టెన్, లీడర్షిప్ రోల్ కి స్టెప్ అప్ అయిన కెప్టెన్. అలాంటోడు ఛీ, నాతో మాట్లాడించకండి. అలాంటోడు 15th ఓవర్ అభిషేక్ శర్మకి ఇవ్వడం ఇస్ ద మాస్టర్ స్ట్రోక్. అది నీకు జయదేవ్ ఉన్నది కట్ 2 ఓవర్లు పెట్టుకొని, ఇంకెవరు జీషాన్ అన్సారీ అయిపోయింది. జీషాన్ అన్సారీ ఇంకొక ఓవర్ పెట్టుకొని
ఏమీ లేని కమిందు 3 ఓవర్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
ఏ ఆ మళ్ళీ వాడు నీకు లెఫ్ట్ అంటే లెఫ్ట్ వేస్తాడు, రైట్ అంటే రైట్ వేస్తాడు, 2 చేతులతోనే వేస్తాడు. ఇవన్నీ పెట్టుకొని అభిషేక్ శర్మని అసలు, అందుకని చెప్పిన ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ బయటికి వెళ్ళకు, రోడ్ మీద చౌరస్తాల మీద నిమ్మకాయలు ఉంటే తొక్కకు అని. దట్ ఈస్ అండ్ నేను ఇప్పుడు చెప్తే నన్ను తేడాగా చూస్తారు, బట్ ఐ స్టిల్ డూ ట్రస్ట్ హిమ్. అంటే హీ సచ్ ఎ మ్యాన్, అంటే ప్లేయర్స్ కి ఫ్రీడమ్ ఇచ్చే కెప్టెన్. సో ఐ స్టిల్ ట్రస్ట్ హిమ్. సో లాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ మన ఎవరితో నన్ను కూడా మర్చిపోయినా రే,
గుజరాత్ టైటన్స్.
గుజరాత్ టైటన్స్.
జేమ్స్ సిరాజ్సన్, సాయి వార్న్, ఇంకా ఇంకెవరు బౌలింగ్.
నాకు ఆ మ్యాచ్ లో there were 2 very impressive bowlers, సిరాజ్ అండ్ సాయి కిషోర్.
జేమ్స్ సిరాజ్సన్ వాడు,
జేమ్స్ సిరాజ్సన్ అని చెప్పి నువ్వు జేమ్స్ ఆండర్సన్ చేయకండి. ఓ హమారా మియాబాయ్ హై, హమారా మియాబాయ్ కో హమారా మియాబాయ్ कहने दो.
సాయి కిషోర్ కాదు, సాయి వార్న్.
సాయి వార్న్ ఎన్న తమిళ్ కుడింగే ఎన్నకు తమిళ్ వార్నర్ పుడి.
అది కాదు, మిడిల్ ఆర్డర్ లెఫ్ట్ ఎవరు, కమిందు మెండిస్ కి ఒక టర్న్ అవుతుంది ఒక బాల్, ఇఫ్ యూ రిమెంబర్. ఇట్ లైక్ దట్ టిపికల్ షేన్ వాన్, ఇట్లా పడి మొత్తం వైడ్ లెంత్ దాకా వెళ్తుంది. రే ఏట్రాను అని అనుకున్నా. అంటే స్పిన్ కి ఇంత ఫ్రెండ్లీ ఉంది, మనోళ్ళు ఏ లెవెల్లో గుమ్మేస్తారో స్పిన్నర్స్ అని అనుకున్నా. ఓకే, అది అన్ని పక్కన పెడితే లాస్ట్ గేమ్ గురించి ఇఫ్ ఎనీవన్ రిజుల్ ఆర్
పాయింట్ అంటే నేను
చెప్పు చెప్పు.
సిమర్జిత్ అంటే ఐ గెస్ పవర్ ప్లే లో లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ సిమర్జిత్ వేసాడు అనుకోండి. అప్పుడు వరకు మ్యాచ్ మన చేతిలో ఉండే, 2 వికెట్లు తీసుకున్నాము, మంచిగా ఉంది మొమెంటం అనుకునే టైంలో సిమర్జిత్ వచ్చి అసలు 20 ఓవర్స్ ఇవ్వడం, అసలు మొత్తం లైక్ మొమెంటం చేంజ్ అయిపోయింది అక్కడనే. ఆల్మోస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ అక్కడే గాను. ఎందుకంటే 20 runs వాడు అదే లెంత్ లో వేసి కొడుతున్నాడు అంటే అదే మళ్ళీ అక్కడ అదే సేమ్ లెంత్ లో వేస్తున్నాడు వాడు, షార్ట్ లెంత్. ఫామ్ లో లేని ఫామ్ లోకి తీసుకొచ్చినాం.
బచ్చు, ఐ డోంట్ అగ్రీ విత్ యూ. సి ఒక్క 20 runs ఓవర్, అది కూడా 6th ఓవర్ లో డస్ నాట్ హార్మ్ ద గేమ్. అక్కడే మ్యాచ్ పోయిందని నేను అనుకోను. వి స్టిల్ హ్యాడ్ ఎ ఛాన్స్ టు రికవర్. సి మ్యాచ్ ఎప్పుడు పోయింది తెలుసా, వెన్ a batsman like Washington Sundar is scoring runs, then your match is gone.
Exactly. Yeah, and for me, I would always say ki whenever like our top batsman, top order batsman like head Abhishek should not get out in the first 6 overs, at least in the first 5 overs. So once nowadays Ishan is like a free wicket to opponent. So all the 3 are not in form right now. So they'll have to play a little carefully. They have still stuck to it a little bit well, but still there needs to be that balance between like that aggressiveness and also that defensive. So if you have seen their game, right? అంటే ఏవైతే మంచి బాల్స్ ఉన్నాయో వాటిని మాత్రం మంచిగా ఆడే, దే డి నాట్ డిఫెండెడ్ ఇట్, దే వెంట్ ఫర్ రన్స్, దే ran between the wickets, and whatever are the wrong balls they have hit them very well. And,
yes,
and with that flow they basically turned the game around, like Shubman Gill and everyone. Shubman Gill was struggling at the start, but later he got situated into that pitch, and then he started hitting even the good balls too because he got used to them. So that's how you actually play those. But our batting, like even now, our batting has failed for us.
yes, I agree. Rijul bro.
Yeah, See, I would still not say our batting lineup is out of form or something. We were short by 15 runs. Let's say we were short by 15 runs on that pitch. That's okay. In bowling, we still had things under control, but it was lack of execution. Like right from starting from the substitute, like we decided to have Simmerjit instead of Rahul Chahar, and the reason given by Pat Cummins was he saw the other side, I mean Prasidh Krishna and other fast bowlers getting more assistance, and then that is when he chose for it. I mean, Pat Cummins has been casually saying that he has been not reading the pitches well, but I think somebody else also should assist him. But I mean, the pitch reading has to improve. I mean, it is not something which, or I don't know if the curators are giving the wrong indication to the things, or there is something going on. I don't know, or they are actually struggling to read the pitches. Uh, yeah, better
So,
choice of a impact sub also could have actually made the difference.
I want to ask something to Akshay. So,
Yeah.
Akshay, do you think, having a senior Indian player in the coaching staff or supporting staff would have addressed the issue, like reading the pitches and all? What do
I
you think of?
think, yeah, I think that's what is, I don't know what Muralidharan can help, but I think somebody like Lakshman was always a rock, like in terms of reading pitches and all. One problem I have with the coaching staff is James Franklin. I don't know on what basis he's selected because since last year, our bowling has been atrocious. Since the last year, the bowling has not been performing. Even when we had Bhuvi and Nattu and all of that, we still gave away like 240 runs and all of that.
True,
So
true.
I think Indian coaching staff would actually help. Yeah,
A fast bowling coach.
any
And
Indian
I guess,
domestic player like
Yeah.
Venkatesh Prasad or someone. Yeah.
Abhinav, I'll come to you. So, see, Delhi have Munaf Patel, Gujarat have Ashish Nehra, even though he's the main guy, but Ashish Nehra, and Lucknow have Zach. So, do you think a senior Indian bowler could have addressed the issue or helped the scenario? Abhinav?
I yeah.
Nanna, see,
Ninne.
honestly speaking, see, you got this point from a very different point, and yet, and I'll just give you a small clarification. Now,
Hmm.
reading pitches, helping you out in those pitches, coaching the bowlers are three different segments, to be honest. Now, when Munaf Patel, Ashish Nehra are helping out the bowlers in reading the pitches. On the other side, our coaches are not able to help out the bowlers in reading the pitches. That is a decent enough allegation, and that is actually a bit true also. But for me, what I believe is it's not also always on the coaching staff. It's always on the bowler who wants to take the stuff also. Because you have somebody like Daniel Vittori there. You have somebody like Muttiah Muralidharan there. For me, Muttiah Muralidharan left his assignment in Sri Lanka. He was offered a lot of times in Sri Lanka, but he didn't want to be stuck there because of the financial situations they are in. I really don't know what were his choices, but when you have somebody like Muttiah Muralidharan there, we couldn't produce a spinner again like Muttiah, like again somebody like an Amit Mishra, at least a Karan Sharma, somebody, after, or a Rashid Khan also after 2021. We never had a promising spinner, to be honest, after Rashid Khan. Obviously, the moment Rashid Khan stepped out of our franchise, he is not the same promising guy. So I really don't think so. It is the problem with Muttiah Muralidharan. When he was with Muttiah Muralidharan, Rashid Khan was something on the other level. On his worst days, he used to give us 35 runs. On his worst days. Today, on his normal days, he's giving 35 runs.
More than
And
35,
we know
actually. He's
what
giving
are his
48 or
worst
something like
performances.
that.
and
Harsha.
exactly 2 years back, Dale Steyn left us. So that might also be
See,
that could have been the main.
Dale Steyn, I'm not blaming the coaching staff leaving us also, because James Franklin is somebody even I respect. I really don't know what kind of a coach he is. But as a bowler, as a mastermind, he's a very, very brilliant bowler. He was under his own captain there. Like we have the Daniel Vittori there, who is his captain. So there are people who brainstorm together so they can put in the same knowledge. See,
And also James Franklin is a more all-rounder kind of guy, not a proper bowler. He's a number 10, number 11. He
He-
bats at number 7, number 8 kind of player.
He's somewhat between Kapil Dev and Hardik Pandya in Indian language. Somewhat between Kapil Dev and Hardik Pandya.
Oh,
Somewhat
agree.
between. He has it in him. He's a mastermind while he bowls it, but he's not a variation guy. He does not have 100
Line and length bowler.
He's a very line and length bowler. He has a very sweet amount of swing, which is enough. When you have your brains and when you have short armory, you can use it rightly. Now, coming back to the pitches aspect, see, I won't blame HCA or any other cricket board or anybody else for making pitches like this. The weather conditions in Hyderabad and the black soil here have aided to go for the pitch like this. And this is not a pitch that is actually new to the franchise. Let us keep it to the point. This pitch is not new to the franchise. This pitch is the real value for money pitch that Hyderabad has been producing ever since the stadium has started. You bowl well, you get wickets, you bat well, you get runs. You don't bowl well, you get slogged. You don't bat well, you're gone for the first ball. This is how
a good example for is, spinners were getting lot of help, but Siraj took 4 wickets.
Exactly. On the other side, if spinners were getting good help, our spinners were not getting good help.
Yes.
On the other side, the amount of lateral pace that Shami was kind of getting with the bounce that he was bowling, even Siraj was not getting. The person who took 4 wickets was not getting the same amount of lateral movement that Shami was getting. He was swinging it. He was curving the ball. Siraj was doing a lot of things. Shami was not doing so many things. The only thing that he went for is his core, his main, his
lateral movement.
Harmony is his line length and his lateral movement. That he got it.
Position.
So this pitch is value for money pitch. This is the original Hyderabad pitch. And to be honest, all around the country, what the kind of pitches I'm seeing right now, yes, there are 200 pitches and there are promising pitches also right now, which are actually aiding the bowler, actually aiding the batsman, actually aiding the performer. It's just that we are not able to perform. We are not able to take the right tips. In putting it in the right words, it's just that we are not able to analyze the pitch and utilize the pitch. I want to just add that other word. We are not able to analyze it and utilize it.
సరే అదే చెప్తున్నా ఈ అనలైజింగ్ పిచ్ లో ఒక సీనియర్ ఇండియన్ స్టాఫ్ ఉంటే వుడ్ ఇట్ మేక్ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్స్? ఎందుకంటే మన దగ్గర ఇన్ని రోజులు లక్ష్మణ్ ఉండే. ఓకే.
Even in 2023, Akhilesh, we had Hemang Badani also, I think, till 2023.
Yeah.
At least we need an Indian. I mean, if not a senior, we need a local guy. I mean,
see, I really think this was the same pitch that helped us. We could analyze it and we could sit with the pitch curator and get it done. So what I see today is either we are not able to analyze or we are not able to put forward it into the right notion with him. Or I think in another different perspective is, yes, we have 7 batsmen in our team. Why don't we get a pitch which is value for money and utilize our batting depth? Because at the end of the day, we still have batting depth. Making a bowling pitch and aiding our bowlers and by not leaking a lot of runs and utilizing the strength of our batsmen can give us better balance. This is what the team might have thought, because I really don't think so. The team is in that kind of a form where we could chase or we could hit another 283 after all the series of losses. Probably the batsmen were very demotivated. So the team wanted a kind of a mid kind of a pitch, the original kind of pitch where there was value for money, where the bowlers could perform and the team morale could build up. I thought there's another plan of action there. But yes, it didn't work out. But adding up an Indian...
Ritvik want to say something.
But don't you think it's also a matter of the skill level that the bowlers have in executing the plans accordingly? Comparing, if you want to compare it with someone like a Sai Kishore or I mean, Washington Sundar didn't get a ball, but Sai Kishore was the main enforcer who picked up crucial wickets. Don't you think it's a matter of the skill level as well, or how many games they have played compared to our spinners?
See,
or is it something completely different which we are talking about?
We have a youngster called Zishan Ansari. They have a youngster called Sai Kishore. Yes, Sai Kishore is a season more experienced than Zishan Ansari. But on the other side, he had a plan. He's executing it. If you really want somebody parallel, you should get somebody like a Zampa. Or if you want an Indian parallel, you should get somebody like a Rahul Char. Pat Cummins has been backing Simarjit and Zishan, who was something that we never saw. He expected something. And they're not delivering what he was expecting. So
yes,
he was expecting.
And it happens. See, కొంతమంది ఏమంటారు, ప్రాక్టీస్ మ్యాచెస్ లో నెట్స్ లో బాగా పర్ఫామ్ చేసి సమ్ టైమ్స్ ఫెయిల్ అవ్వచ్చు, క్రౌడ్ ప్రెషర్ కావచ్చు, మెనీ థింగ్స్, అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ యూజువల్, నో ఇష్యూ విత్ దట్. అక్షయ్, యూ వాంట్ టు?
I just wanted to add something. It's not about us not reading the pitch well. It's about us not playing the proper level. I think that's the main issue, because the whole auction strategy was to have two leggies in our playing 11. We played only one match which had like two of them playing 11, and then Puran just went for it, and then we scrapped that plan, and then we are going to plan C, D, E, and F. I don't know why there is so much panic in the dressing room, because it was just one bad match, and we went to another plan. We got in Kamindu. Kamindu plays in top order, and we're playing him in like number 6, number 7, which in the long run would never work out, because I think Abhinav Manohar is a better option than Kamindu in terms of batting number, not in terms of a player, but batting number. So I think more than the pitch discussion, it should be like the team strategy should be like better.
ఎస్. అండ్ ఇంకోటి నేనేమనుకుంటున్నా అంటే, ర్యాపింగ్ అప్, ఐ మీన్ లాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ నుండి నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ కి ట్రాన్సిషన్ లో ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ ర్యాపింగ్ అప్, ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ దిస్: సిమర్జిత్ అవుట్, జీషాన్ అన్సారీ అవుట్, అండ్ play with, I prefer is play with 3 foreigners, put Zampa and Kamindu Mendes on the bench.
Yeah.
If your wickets falling, let Kamindu come. If you have good score, let Zampa come. Ante.
But I think they will stick with
Zampa-
the same lineup with removing Simarjit out and bringing Harshal Patel in. My feeling.
అంతే వేస్తారు ఇంకా. బట్
హర్షల్ పటేల్ కి ఫీవర్ వచ్చిందని ఆడలేదు అనుకుంటా నాకు తెలిసి.
అంతే ఇప్పుడు అదే ఫీవర్ వల్లనే ఆడలేడు. సో యాక్చువల్లీ అదే చేస్తారు అనిపిస్తుంది. అండ్ ఆల్సో యాజ్ అక్షయ్ సెడ్, వీ కెనాట్ రూల్ అవుట్ దిస్, ఏమంటారు, ఇప్పుడు అనికేత్ వర్మనే బ్యాక్ చేయలేం మనం. వి నీడ్ అ బ్యాకప్ ప్లాన్. సో అభినవ్ మనోహర్ ఆర్ సచిన్ బేబీ షుడ్ కమ్ ఇన్ టు ద పిక్చర్ నౌ.
తర్వాత ఐడియా కూడా ఉన్నాడు ఇంకొకడు.
Akhilesh, the point that Akshay had was actually brutally true, because the profile that we want from the profile that we actually need is not something that Kamindu can deliver. Sachin Baby can deliver anedi, it's in his hand, because he brought him down the order. He's actually playing the slogging game for Kerala right now. Yeah. But does he want to play the same game for this IPL team is his choice. So I really don't know if he's taking the choice right now. On the other side, removing or ruling out Kamindu right now is actually a very peculiar plan, because Ishan Kishan is actually failing. So getting Kamindu up the order might help Ishan to go through that, what do we say, disaster man. It can be that SOS or disaster thing, because our openers are falling cheaply. The moment our openers are falling cheaply, this turbulent Ishan Kishan is getting more tense, and he's not having a plan while he's playing. The moment I think you have, like, see, I will tell you one thing. I would believe in momentum, like what Bachu told. You have to pass on momentum to each and every player at this. Especially at this time of our tournament, when we need wins right now to come back into the tournament. The momentum from the openers is not being transferred to Ishan Kishan. The momentum from our opening bowlers is not being transferred to the
middle over bowlers.
Middle overs bowler. But we took a step. We took a step.
నెక్స్ట్ హోమ్ గేమ్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోదాము. యునో ఇంకొక వెరీ గుడ్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే, వి స్టిల్ హ్యావ్ 5 హోమ్ గేమ్స్ లెఫ్ట్. 5 రైట్? ఎస్, 5. 4
అన్నా.
3 అయ్యాయి మనకి.
గుజరాత్ అయింది, గుజరాత్ అయింది, రాజస్థాన్,
లక్నో.
అబ్బా, లక్నో కూడా అయింది కదా. ఓకే, ఇంకా 4 హోమ్ గేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇవి వీటితో పాటు ఇంకో 3 విక్టరీస్ తీసుకున్నాం అనుకో, ఇట్ విల్ బి ఈజీ నంబర్ 3 ఆర్ నంబర్ 4 స్పాట్ ఫర్ us.
అన్న మనము నెట్ రన్ రేట్ ని కూడా దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని ఆడాలి.
దృష్టిలో అంటే అట్లా కాదు బట్, ఇప్పుడు 7 గేమ్స్ మనం విన్ అవ్వాలి. 7 గేమ్స్ విన్ అవ్వాలంటే నెట్ రన్ రేట్ ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? అన్ని బార్డర్ లో కానీ మనం పాజిటివ్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతాం.
మన టీమ్ గెలుస్తుంది అనుకో, నెట్ రన్ రేట్ ఐ థింక్ వోంట్ బి అ ఇష్యూ.
Exactly.
Once you win 8 games, right? Once you win 8 games, there is no need of net run rate.
It is. And ఇంకోటి నాకు వెరీ మచ్ హార్డ్ ఇంట్యూషన్ ఉంది దట్ ఇక్కడ నుండి అప్ వెళ్తుంది గ్రాఫ్ అని. ఎందుకంటే యునో ఐ ఫీల్ మొన్ననే అభినవ్తోని అండ్ రిజుల్తోని షేర్ చేసిన, లైక్ ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ బ్యాక్డ్ సిమర్జిత్ లాట్, చాలా బ్యాక్ చేసిండు, సపోర్ట్ చేసిండు. బట్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ 1 over ఈస్ డన్. అందుకని సెకండ్ ఓవర్ ఛాన్స్ కూడా లేదు. హీ ఈవెన్ వెంట్ ఫర్ అభిషేక్ శర్మ. నేను అభిషేక్ శర్మ కానీ ఇస్తా, లేకపోతే ట్రావిస్ హెడ్ కానీ ఇస్తా, కానీ సిమర్జిత్ కి అయితే ఇయ్య అని ఫిక్స్ అయినట్టు అనిపించింది నాకైతే. ఐ మీన్ బై ద టైమ్ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ద సినారియో. సో ఐ ఫీల్ నౌ ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ విల్ బీ ఆన్ అ సీరియస్ బిజినెస్. హీ విల్ బీ. అంటే సి, ఒక్క గేమ్ ఫ్లాప్ పోయినంత మాత్రాన ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ కెప్టెన్సీని రూల్ అవుట్ చేయడానికి అస్సలు లేదు. ఐ సీరియస్లీ ట్రస్ట్ హిమ్, ట్రస్ట్ హిజ్ ఇన్స్టింక్ట్స్. ఇక్కడ నుండి గ్రాఫ్ పైనకే వెళ్తుందని ఐఎమ్ వెరీ మచ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. అది ఈ పంజాబ్ మ్యాచ్ తోని వి విల్ మేక్ అ స్టేట్మెంట్. అండ్ ఇంకోటి యునో, వచ్చిన ప్రతి టీము సోషల్ మీడియాలో దే ఆర్ ట్రోలింగ్ అస్. ఈవెన్ గుజరాత్ ఈస్ నాట్ లివింగ్, లక్నో, ఇంకా రాజస్థాన్ అంటే ఫర్ ఎవర్ రైవలరీ అది, అండ్ కేకేఆర్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో వి విల్ గివ్ దెమ్ బ్యాక్, వి విల్ గివ్ ఎవ్రీ టీమ్, ప్రతి ఒక్క టీంకి ఏమంటారు ఖర్చులకు కూడా ఇచ్చేస్తాం. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ షూర్ ఆఫ్ దట్.
We still have one more game left against KKR. So
అది
home game.
And Lucknow.
అండ్
And
ఇంకోటి
Lucknow.
అట్లా కాదు, ఒకటి చెప్తున్నా, మనం టేబుల్ లాస్ట్ ఉన్నా సరే, ఏమున్నా సరే, ఇంకా 9 games ఉన్నాయి కదా, 9 games ఏదో టీం కి పగులుతుంది గట్టిగా, మామూలుగా కాదు, గట్టిగా.
ఎట్లా అంటే మీ ఓడిపోయిన గేమ్స్ అన్నిటి మీద అరే వాళ్ళ మీద కొట్టాల్సిందంతా వచ్చి మన మీద కొట్టారా అన్నట్టు ఫీల్ అవుతుంది.
అది ఏ టీం
ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ అంతా తీస్తారు బయట.
అది ఏ టీం కు అనేది ఇంకా తెలీదు. బట్ ఒక టీం కి అయితే పక్కా ఉంది గట్టిగా. ఒక్క మ్యాచ్ వి విల్ మేక్ అ గుడ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. కానీ ఒక్క మ్యాచ్ కాదు, ఐఎమ్ వెరీ మచ్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ దట్ number 3 or number 4 spot is ours అని అంతే.
And also, if you look at the points table, there is not a lot of difference between the so there's only like 1 or 2 matches here and there. And also, Sunrisers performs well when we are the underdogs. Like since the first season, whenever people have touted us like the champion team and all of that, we messed up like royally. Now that I think this break as well makes a lot of difference as well in between the tournament. Like we can recoup and then come back stronger. So yeah.
Yes.
I guess on 2020 and 2020 Dubai la annappudu kuda like we were in the same situation. Appudu kuda Warner అన్ని ఆల్మోస్ట్ అన్ని మ్యాచెస్ గెలిపించుకుంటా 4th పొజిషన్ కి తీసుకొచ్చాడు. అక్కడ కూడా మనం ఎలిమినేటర్ గెలిచి ప్లే సెకండ్ క్వాలిఫైర్ కి వెళ్ళినాం మనం.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. సో ఇదే అన్నమాట. అండ్ ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ పంజాబ్ విషయానికి వస్తే, నేను ఫస్ట్ 2 మ్యాచెస్ చూసి పంజాబ్ టీమ్ ఈజ్ ఇన్విన్సిబుల్ అనుకున్నాను. బట్ పంజాబ్ నెక్స్ట్ 2 మ్యాచెస్ చూసినాక చాలా లూపోల్స్ అనిపించినాయి. జస్ట్ ఐ వాజ్ ఇమాజినింగ్ లైక్ ప్రియాంశ్ హరియారి మస్తు ఆడిండు, తోపాడి అనుకున్నా, కానీ అరే వాడు కూడా ఒకవేళ వికెట్ కోల్పోయి ఉంటే అదే 80కో 90కో ప్యాకప్ చేసేసేది పంజాబ్, ఇఫ్ యూ నోటీస్ ద ప్యాటర్న్. సో అది నాకు చాలా లూపోల్స్. సో
also Chahal is also he has just taken 1 wicket in this
4 matches.
అది ఇంకా సీనియర్ ప్లేయర్స్ ఎప్పుడు డౌట్ చేయొద్దులే, అది అడు కరెక్ట్ టైంకి వచ్చేస్తారు. అభినవ్ బ్రో చెప్పు.
నాకు యాక్చువల్ గా పంజాబ్ టీమ్ ని చూస్తుంటే honestly they're kind of a team that I felt we were in 2024, because that invincible aspect comes from a very dominating batting approach and a very 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 concentrated bowling approach. They had one bowler who is going to swing around, there's one bowler who is going to attack the batsman, go for the wickets, and rest of them were trying to keep the momentum that he created. If they're not able to keep the momentum, they're just trying to control the damage.
Correct.
They were lucky enough that whenever the momentum creator couldn't create an impact, they were batting first and the pitch had something for the batsmen, and the batsmen came up and stepped up playing well. So na point okate, yes, if you have to beat a team like this, it's all about bowling well. It's just all about bowling well. Batting is another different discussion. Bowling for me, if you bowl right lengths, if you put in pressure, I see their batting lineup getting dismantled, not easily for sure, but yes, in a very constructed manner, we can dismantle them rightly.
Yes,
like what CSK and RR did to them.
Yes, అదే.
But the only hindsight is with CSK, after they were 5 wickets down, they didn't go for that kill. They were bowling all slot balls, like very. It looked very rustic for me.
Ritwik,
CSK's bowling.
they had drop catch also.
అక్కడ సిఎస్కే ఏం ట్రై చేసిందంటే ప్రియాంచార్య మిస్టేక్ చేస్తాడేమో ట్రై చేసింది, వాడు చేయలేడు, అంతే సింపుల్. హీ వాస్ టూ గుడ్ దట్ డే.
And his shots were kind of very Abhishek Sharma-ish shots. I didn't feel it was different from Abhishek, or he was like, see, I never felt he was invincible. Are veedu chala baga aadadra and feeling vachindi gaani veedu entra inta khatarnak batsman and feeling raలేదు. The same feeling I had, veedu entra inta khatarnak batsman and feeling vachindi when I saw Sai Sudarshan.
Yes.
Sai Sudarshan is a bloody batsman, man.
He's a good batsman.
Bring him to ODI.
It's like Abhishek Sharma for me.
Bring him to ODI team. Right.
Correct.
Sai Sudarshan.
Sai Sudarshan should be an ODI, and he should be even
just to get back on the topic of Sai. I feel he'll be a really good test player than an ODI than a T20 player.
Right. 100% I agree. సో ఈ పంజాబ్ విషయానికి వస్తే నాకు రియల్లీ టాక్టికల్ అనిపించేది శ్రేయాస్ అయ్యర్, మ్యాన్. వి కెనాట్ రూల్ హిమ్ అవుట్. ఎందుకంటే శివం డూబే, డెవాన్ కాన్వే ఆర్ వెరీ గుడ్ స్పిన్ ప్లేయర్స్. ఎస్పెషల్లీ శివం డూబే, ఆడు ఫుట్ కదవకుండా స్టేడియం బయటికి పంపిస్తాడు బాల్ని, అలాంటి. సో దట్ ఈస్ వై హీ రెస్ట్రిక్టెడ్ చాహల్. ఏదో వికెట్స్ రావట్లేదని కాదు, హీ నో వీక్నెస్, అంటే వీక్నెస్ ఏంటి ఆ బౌలర్ది అని లైక్ హీ నోటిస్డ్ అండ్ హీ ప్లేడ్ అకార్డింగ్లీ. సి అదే చాహల్ ని నికోలస్ పూరన్ని ట్రాప్ చేయించింది శ్రేయాస్ అయ్యరే, ఇఫ్ యూ రిమెంబర్. సో శ్రేయాస్ అయ్యర్ చాలా ఇంప్రూవ్ అండి కెప్టెన్ గా అని ఐ డెఫినెట్లీ ఫీల్. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు బీట్ శ్రేయాస్ అయ్యర్ టు బీట్ పంజాబ్, దట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ షూర్.
లాస్ట్ 2 మ్యాచెస్ లో చాలా తక్కువ స్కోర్స్ కే అవుట్ అయ్యాడు, ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్.
No, talking of Shreyas Iyer as a captain. Because he's the title winning captain.
Title winning captain, and akkada I don't know why most of the Gambhir
and why didn't, and coming back to the topic on Shreyas Iyer, why didn't KKR retain him when they knew that
already maatladeskunnam.
Ritwik, KKR retention of Shreyas Iyer is bullshit, because that was more of a very management some issue problem. But here the classic combination of Shreyas Iyer and Ricky Ponting is working out for them.
that is what happened
Really think
that is what happened in
batting-
Delhi in 2020 actually, if you remember.
Exactly.
When
Yeah.
Delhi reached the final, Shreyas Iyer and Ricky Ponting were at the helm,
were cooking. Yes.
and they were actually a good
So
they
అదే
formed a good bond.
లాగా బాగుండేవాళ్ళ టీం.
సో ఆ కేకేఆర్ ట్రోఫీ గెలిచినందుకు గంభీర్ కి ఎందుకు క్రెడిట్ వెళ్ళిందో నాకు అర్థం కాదు, కానీ శ్రేయస్ అయ్యర్ డిజర్వ్స్ ద ఈక్వల్ క్రెడిట్.
So I would like to see more bowling plans. Like I can see every team is coming up with a plan against our batsmen, and we are falling right into the traps. But I don't see we bowling to a plan. We are not even bowling to our field. Forget about the plans. We are not even bowling.
We are not planning according to their batsmen.
See, now if you look at the complete Punjab batting lineup, everybody has a strength, but they equally have weaknesses also. Like if you look at it, Priyansh Arya and Prabsimran Singh, right? Like, they are nowhere compared to Abhishek Sharma and Head. They are way, our batting lineup supposed to be way superior, but they are scoring because somehow they are getting balls in their zone. Like if you just plan properly, you can stop. Even going down to Glenn Maxwell, Shreyas Iyer, everybody has their strengths. If you feed their strength, you're gone. If you don't plan,
But
you're
I have one thing. Just I feel Glenn Maxwell is the biggest fraudster in the IPL. Like
No,
I just
don't.
feel that. I have that feeling.
if you don't have proper plan for him, yeah.
If you don't have a proper plan, then you're gone. But
Yeah. Akhilesh, Rijal bro, I just want to add one thing.
Yeah.
We came to the plan for Sai Sudarshan the last match, and we executed it brilliantly. We came with a plan for Butler, we executed it brilliantly. Somebody we never had a plan was Washington Sundar, and adding up to not having a plan, Simarjit's wrong lens aided him. And actually, we had a plan for Shubman Gill too, because he started hitting the good balls when the pressure came down on him. He had somebody tackling the bowlers rightly. So until and unless I could see Shubman Gill's legs shivering the moment, he saw 2 tremendous wickets fall in front of him, and the team bounded. Like I really could tell you, I was in the stadium after Sudarshan's wicket. the stadium went on together onto the GT batsmen. Oh, and అంటూ అందరూ ఒకటేసారి వెళ్ళిపోయారు స్టేడియం మీద. That is the moment. That is for me the real vintage SRH, man. మన ఇప్పుడు ఏదో సోషల్ మీడియాలో అందరూ 21, 22, 23 years vintage SRH అంటున్నారు. This is the vintage SRH I know. 2023, 2013 లో when Dale Steyn was bowling against Chris Gale, I remember people going, oh, అని చెప్పి వికెట్ పడిపోయింది అట్లా ఎగిరారు.
ఈవినింగ్ మ్యాచ్ ఐ రిమెంబర్.
Vihari wicket తీశారు. Vihari, I'm sorry. Vihari was not even a bowler. అసలు వచ్చాడు విహారీ వచ్చి వికెట్ తీసినప్పుడు when he was bowling, ఓ అని చెప్పి వికెట్ వచ్చేసింది. So for me, we started a step ritual, bro. We started kind of making plans, but Pat Cummins' irrational belief on irrational players have got us irrational results. Let me be very hard upon the statement. I want to come back to his rational plans to rational players and believe in them. See, I don't want Harshal Patel, Rahul Chahar, Adam Zampa, who are gun bowlers, who are proven bowlers, to sit outside the ground and crying over being preferred over inexperienced, who are neither proving themselves.
Yeah.
Don't want to cry and lay eggs on the benches. The moment you see them, probably there may be a very lucky match where the batsmen might have saved them. But I'm while trusting them probably during the season. This Harshal Patel, during the season, with the trust that RCB kept on him, with the trust that Punjab kept on him, with the trust that the franchises kept on him, during the season, he picked brilliant wickets. I want our bowlers to be trusted and given a plan. I want Pat Cummins to be very shrewd, and I saw signs of him being very shrewd. Yes, I was the first person to blame his captaincy because he trusted the wrong people and he put them at the wrong positions and we got the wrong results. Now I want him to trust the right people, take right decisions, put in the same spirit. I think we have a sign with the bowling unit.
Yes, and inkoti biggest positive from the last match is Shami and Pat Cummins are back into business.
Yeah.
Serious business. నేను చెప్తున్నా అది కాదు అంతగా షమ్మి ఒక్కడి డ్యూటీ చేస్తే పిచ్చ లైట్ పంజాబ్. అండ్ ఇంకో పంజాబ్ షమీని ఎందుకు వదిలేసుకుందని ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ లో ఉంటాడు. సో
అది ప్రీటా తింటే ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ ఉంటుంది అది.
అండ్ ఆల్సో I would love Simarjeet to be replaced by Harshal Patel.
He will
Harshal
be
Patel and Jaydev Unadkat in the ending overs, they would do well. Jaydev Unadkat will contain the runs and Harshal Patel will get those wickets.
And
That
Harshal Patel
was
was
always the
also
plan for
left
me
by
even in
Punjab.
the start.
Harsha. Even Harshal Patel was left by Punjab, if you remember.
Last season
last season he has played for Punjab.
అండ్ ఆల్సో లాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ అని అడిగితే ఇంకా ఆప్షన్ లేదు మనకి. హర్షల్ పటేల్ ని రీప్లేస్ చేసే బౌలర్ ఇంకా లేదు దిక్కులేక తీసుకొచ్చి
we didn't use him.
చెప్తున్నా అని అండర్ యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకొని పాపం ఉనత్కట్ అంటారేంటి?
అడిగితే సిమర్జిత్ కన్నా 6th ఓవర్ ఉనత్కట్ కిచ్చుంటే ఇంకొంచెం మనం క్యారీ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేసే వాళ్ళం
అంటున్నాం కదా. ఇప్పుడు
you can consider him not as a wicket taking bowler but as a bowler who can keep that pressure. So a particular 6th over at a particular time we wanted a wicket very heavily. సుదర్శన్ వికెట్ కనుక మనకు ఆ టైంలో గిల్ వికెట్ కనుక మనకు ఆ టైంలో వచ్చుంటే ఇట్ వుడ్ హ్యావ్ బీన్ గేమ్ ఓవర్. కంప్లీట్ దీనికి వెళ్తుండే. And Pat Cummins had this belief that with his swing, like he did it in the first match, Simarjeet could do something. And by seeing the lateral movement that Shami is having, he thought, okay, Simarjeet can work out well in this kind of situation. He has given that, but that has been a kind of a gamble, as it seems, and it has turned out in this manner.
Correct. And inkoti నాకు ఇంకో మేజర్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే యూటిలైజేషన్ ఆఫ్ బౌలర్స్ ప్రాపర్ ఉండుంటే ఇంకా బాగుండేది అనిపించింది. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ షార్ట్ గా చెప్తున్నా, ఈ మ్యాచ్ ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ అస్సలు మజాక్ తీసుకోడు. హీల్ గో ఫర్ ద కిల్ బటన్. అండ్ దిస్ మ్యాచ్ వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ఎ స్టేట్మెంట్. ఈ మ్యాచ్ పంజాబ్ తోటి వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ఎ స్టేట్మెంట్. అండ్ ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే త్రూ అవుట్ ద ఇయర్స్ SRH has got 99 problems, but Punjab was never part of it.
Crashing Punjab was not a question.
Was never a problem. Yes, Akshay.
So I think Abhinav bro has made a really good point that sending Washington Sundar like caught us off guard, right? So why
Yeah.
are we not doing things like that to other teams? Like for example, our strategy is very static. It has to be dynamic. For instance, why are we playing Ishan Kishan as number three? Why not Nitish Reddy as a right hand left hand combination just to you know uh, catch the opponents off guard? I'll tell you an example because I think during the KKR match, there was a bowler, Vaibhav Arora. All he does is bowls away from the left-handers, and we have played like three left-handers against him, and all of them lost their wickets to him. Okay, similar, Siraj does the same thing. We are not trying to, we have a set plan and we are very rigid about following that. I think what Pat Cummins needs to do is try to rejig a bit and try to catch the opponents off guard. I think based on, because last year, the way we attacked with our batters, everyone did not have any plan, right? So we should do something like that this year just to get back on track. And because everyone has a strategy against us. So we need to do something to, get away from that.
చలో అయితే అక్షయ్ చెప్పిన పాయింట్ వ్యాలిడే ఉంది, బట్ ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ సో వీళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ ఈ స్టేజ్ లో చేస్తారని నాకైతే అనిపించట్లేదు. ఐ థింక్ దే స్టిక్ టు దర్ స్ట్రెంగ్స్. సి ఫ్లూక్ లో అవుట్ అవ్వడానికి మనోళ్ళు ఏమి లైక్ ఇన్ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ప్లేయర్స్ ఏమి కాదు. ఇషాన్ కిషన్ ఈస్ ప్లేయింగ్ ఐపీఎల్ సిన్స్ లైక్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 10 years. సో ఈస్ గాట్ గుడ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. అది యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకుంటారు అని నేను అనుకుంటున్నా. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ షూర్ ఈ మ్యాచ్ తోని బౌన్స్ బ్యాక్ ఇస్తాము. అండ్ ఇంకా మేజర్ కన్సర్న్ అయితే బ్యాటింగ్ లోనే ఉంది. సి అసలు సీజన్ కి ముందు మనకున్న హైప్ ఎలాంటిది, మన బ్యాటింగ్ హైప్ ఎలాంటిది, బట్ ఏవి కన్వర్ట్ అవ్వలేకపోతున్నాయి. లైక్ ఒక్కరు కూడా స్టెప్ అప్ అవ్వలేకపోతున్నారు. సో వేర్ డూ యూ థింక్ వీఆర్ ల్యాకింగ్ ఇన్ దిస్ దట్ ఒక అభినవ్?
See, my problem that I see with these two left-handers. Let's start off with our two left-handers who have been a core to us. They
Yes.
have been, what do we say, choking to the ball moving. That is moving. The moment the ball starts moving, they're not able to find answers to attack it. They're trying to defend themselves. I won't say that is out of character because defense is never out of character for an international player.
True.
It's just that the pressure of seeing the swinging ball and the pressure of losing the wicket is just getting onto their heads, especially for Abhishek Sharma. For me, Travis said, being a seasoned player, might have little less pressure comparatively to what Abhishek Sharma is having. But unfortunately, the amount of pressure that Travis said is also getting on his head is very problematic to him. I really want them to start dominating the moving ball, start finding answers, because our biggest threat is the moving ball. And tomorrow you're going to get in Arshdeep Singh, who's going to move the ball away from the left armers, and he has a very good nick of getting left armers. He actually got what do we say?
Travis said last time.
Travis said last time too. So
Correct.
I think we have to work on this point of view where, okay,
రైట్ ఫస్ట్ బాల్ కౌట్ చేసిండు అన్ని.
Yeah, and it's like they are going to plan out for head or Abhishek. They are going to plan out for our batters, and we'll have to play in that way that what are they planning for us? We'll have to plan out for them for those things because they are going to come according to the plan for sure.
రివర్స్ ప్లాన్ వేయాలంట. సో అది అండ్ అది కాదబ్బా, లేదు మీరు ఎన్న చెప్పండి. రిత్విక్ చెప్పు.
See, I have one analogy here. Like, people might not like it, but you cannot always be playing a catching game. In the sense, what I mean is, if you are your run rate, you're playing above your run rate. So, like in all the matches we have lost, you just look at our required run rate is lesser than the current run rate. We cannot always be playing a catching game. So, like you have to be one step ahead of the game. You can't be 2 steps behind or 3 steps behind in the game. You have to create that pressure. And also, Punjab will come all guns blazing, considering they were in a losing position the last match, and they won that match against a not so good Chennai side right now, I would say. So we need to be sure that we have to restrict them to a subpar or a below par total, and we can chase it. That is what I feel would the strategy be.
And how
నాకైతే
do you do it?
And
రిజుల్
yeah, just to okay, is Ritik's point over? I wanted to add on Abhinav's point. So
Yeah,
if you had done this,
Yeah, yeah,
so coming back to Abhishek Sharma and right, like, especially Abhishek Sharma. So there are 2 points. So one is like the 5 dot balls he played against Siraj, right? Like,
ఎస్
I mean, try to compare that with GT team. They were looking for singles at least, right? So here the mentality seems to be still going for boundaries if it is in your zone, or else try and defend. I mean, that rotating that strike mentality still might not be the. I mean, that is what I felt I was lacking. And to, yeah,
adding to this thing, Abhishek Sharma, the real problem with Abhishek Sharma is these two things. He's not able to connect the ball through the ground. He's not able to find gaps while the ball is rolling. He's not able to put the ball to the ground. On the other side, he's not able to take a lot of singles. He's like the moment he came into this top order game, his game actually, I never thought he could actually take singles. Like the moment I look back, the only way he's finding a single is when he's bowling a bad ball and he just wants a single. He's just pushing the ball towards the fielder away. He's not able to try getting the gaps and creating singles. This is his problem. It's a core problem where he's not able to find singles, and the pressure above him and is the technique that he has. He's using his bottom hand very hard, and he's giving he's giving in air catches. Gallo leppi catch chethlo istunadu. So I really want him to use the top hand, look for the gaps, try getting those doubles and singles, because from there he is going to get he's going to get those big runs or big scores that he actually deserves. And for me,
True.
if he had waited for that one ball, for me, if he had played Rashid Khan, I saw 3 6s from his bat for sure.
Yeah.
The way Rashid Khan was bowling so horrible. Yes, he had wickets. People are going to contradict with me, but it is not the same Rashid Khan who was very effective. He would have smoked him for 2 6s for sure. So he has to wait for the right ball. And if you want to wait, those 5 balls for the technique that he has, do not get in the pressure, do not sink in the pressure, and wait for all the 6 balls. Go for a maiden. Don't put that in your.
And what was more disappointing from Abhishek's point of view to me was like the plan to get him out was telegraphed. Like almost before getting out, he once missed mid on and mid off just by margins. Like he was about to get out. The plan was simple to ball stump to stump and get him out that way. So he still could not learn out of it, and he still tried to go the same way because he was not getting runs. I mean, he was tied down and he was bogged down. He was trying that release shot itself. So
See, I
Even
want
Travis
Edgar
Head
in
this season
pattern.
is also the same way, I think.
Huh?
Travis Head also got out flicking towards, I think he was trying to flick it, and then he got caught by Sai Sudarshan
See,
at short mid wicket.
that he
contradicting
was
your
trying to hit for
point,
a boundary.
That ball was also going to hit for a boundary if that short mid wicket was not there.
Ritvik, head, the ball bounced low. The ball did some
Slow.
business there where
right.
tried getting the ball between the gap, but he was very unfortunate. We could look into his face. He was not going for that shot. He knew
Correct.
in his face that he didn't fall in the trap. He was trying to do something and he gave his wicket away. And to be honest, Siraj was also surprised with Travis Head's wicket. He was not surprised for Abhishek Sharma's wicket because they thought he will go in the same manner. Like the same way when Shami was bowling to Sudarshan, he was expecting his wicket that moment. So what I feel is people have to sit down with Abhishek Sharma, like how Rijal bro was telling us. I don't want him to put in the pressure of not scoring runs because the moment he's back into his knack, the runs will again come out of his bat. The moment he's not finding his spree, tell him to just stay for a moment. Let's not be somebody like CSK or somebody team where the moment you're not able to score, just walk out of the ground, just go retire and iche culture lo kellatle manam. We're not in that culture. And we have to back our batsmen. They have been our backbone in 2024. Just sit with them and tell them it's okay. It's okay. Don't take all the pressure. Don't take in all the pressure. Don't take in every plan. You are a good batsman and you have your old strengths. Step up. Just step up.
Yes.
Just be confident.
Basically, stay in the presence. That is what you're trying to tell.
No,
Yes.
I just want him to be confident, Ritvik. There's
No. Being confident is something. Being confident is definitely true, but you also have to stay in the presence of the game.
Of course.
You can't always be like thinking like, oh, in the last match I scored 50. Like, what will happen to this match? Because cricket is a great leveler here right now.
Yes.
You see people scoring
Akshay,
hundreds and then getting out for ducks in the next match.
before
So that is
before we
true.
move to final segment, Akshay, please close.
I think in the last match, not just Rashid Khan, even Sai Kishore could have been hit if we had a left-hander there. We lost three left-handers and we had like three right-handers coming back to back. And also the next match, we're going to have Chahal. If we lose three batters again, Chahal is going to bowl well against our right-handers. That's the only reason one of the left-handers needs to be, in number 4 and then try playing Nitish Reddy. Nitish Reddy can control as a number 3 batsman without taking a lot of risk because Nitish Reddy takes time to he's
Settle.
best like he settle, right? So that's the reason Nitish Reddy can come number 3 and then 4 Kishan, and then we would have a right-left combination going.
In that case, you can play Camino Mendes like as well as a left-hander, and then you can like put your batting order down.
Why keep a left-hander at third again?
No,
Replace
no,
the
I
left-hander
had
at
fourth. Or what you could do is you can open with Ishan Kishan and
No, don't change the opening order.
No, I think the problem with Kamindo Mendes is Kamindo Mendes can bowl you only 2 good overs. You can't depend on
no,
Kamindo
I'm saying
Mendes.
during batting, not bowling. Like while batting.
Yeah, in batting too.
So he's
No,
probably
but then-
saying that Kaminto Mendes is not needed in the team.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zampa should be there because at today's date, Zampa is a better bowler than Rashid Khan. Okay?
No, I agree on that. But I'm
we are
saying
not
they'll stick
saying
with
a
the same
gun
lineup.
ball. Sorry?
They're going to stick with the same team.
See,
The only
if you are
thing
gonna
No, I
No,
don't think we
no.
should play
The
Kamindo.
team will not be same.
Ritvik,
no, if you are gonna keep
Ritvik, we have options for Kamindu, but we do not have
No, I'm not.
equal options for Zampa. We have
Yeah.
some heavy in for Kamindu, but we do not have an ample leg spinner who is better than Zampa. We are not able to use Rahul Char also. When you
The whole
have,
world not
why are
taking our team.
you're wasting an overseas spot?
Yeah.
Get him the person who will give you wickets.
And
and
also,
also if you are gonna get Kamindo in at 3, Nitish in at 4, where are you gonna play Ishan Kishan in at 5?
that's the problem
That's
again.
yeah, there's again your
No,
and
that's
you
a
want to
selection.
shift
That is the thing as well.
Ishan Kishan to opener, then you are disturbing our whole batting order itself. And again, that would be a way huge experiment to even start with.
True.
True.
So,
I would say no experiments.
let's finish off this round.
Yeah.
Fine.
అండ్ అన్న ఇది యాక్చువల్లీ నాకు ఇంకోటి ఇషాన్ కిషన్ ఆడిన షాట్ అసలు అది కంప్లీట్ చేయలేదేమో రాంగ్ టైం లో అవుట్ అయ్యేమో అనిపించింది నాకు.
షార్ట్ సెలెక్షన్ కూడా ఉందిలే ఇంకా ఇప్పుడు.
That's
అఖిలేష్ ఇంకోటి
అప్పటికి బౌన్సర్ కి స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతున్నాను చూసి ట్రాప్ లేసి లైక్ అవుట్ చేసారేమో అనిపించింది. ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ రాంగ్, షాట్ లో మొత్తం కంప్లీట్ చేయలేదు.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's finish.
చెప్పండి.
See, ఇప్పుడు adding up to Akshay's point and Bachu's point also, if you think you want to tackle somebody like what do we say, Yuzvendra Chahal, you want left-handers, let's not put out a fact that Klassen is brilliant against spin.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is true.
Yes, he was actually set it up in the right manner and he was got out in that weak kind of a length that actually Sudarshan aces in, which awkward length ఒకటి ఉంటుంది and he skids the ball rightly into that length.
Sai
అక్షర్
Kishore.
పటేల్ సుదర్శన్ వేయగలుగుతారు అది.
Sai Kishore అన్న.
అక్షర్ పటేల్
Sudarshan bowling it. Sai Kishore.
Sai Kishore, yeah, sorry. Akshar Patel, Sai Kishore. I really think Chahal will not bowl that awkward line because he's more of a floater. Probably is wrong calculated shot might get him out towards అంటే చాహల్ తో ఆడేటప్పుడు ఒక రాంగ్ క్యాల్కులేషన్ షాట్ అవుట్ చేస్తుందేమో కానీ ఐ సీ హిమ్ డామినేటింగ్ హిమ్. సో ఇఫ్ have a very nice thing where if you can afford, bring in Klassen at one down because he's our player who is being consistently playing good, decent enough. He's trying to play good. So instead of pulling up somebody, instead of getting Kamindu, everything, trying a whole lot of things, we did this thrice last season. Get up Klassen. The moment you have your first change bowler called Yuzvendra Chahal, beaten left, right, center by Klassen, their whole bowling lineup is all collapsed right now. నువ్వు ఫస్ట్ ఫ్యూ ఓవర్స్ ఆడుకొని తర్వాత నీకు యుజ్వేంద్ర చాహల్ హూజ్ యువర్ ప్రైమ్ వికెట్ టేకర్.
కానీ అది ట్రై చేయరు భయ్యా. నో, ఐ డోంట్ సీ దట్ కమింగ్. తీసుకొస్తే మరీ రిస్క్ చేస్తే నితీష్ రెడ్డిని తీసుకొస్తారు కానీ క్లాసిన్ విల్ బి దట్ మిడ్ బ్రిడ్జ్ ఫర్ షూర్.
ఒకవేళ ఓపెనర్స్ వికెట్ అసలు 6th over 7th over వరకు పడకపోతే
ఒక్కరొకరు మాట్లాడండి.
ఒకవేళ ఓపెనర్స్ వికెట్ అసలు 7th ఓవర్ 8th ఓవర్ దాకా అసలు పడకపోతే then they'll for sure get in class and at when there's time at around 10 or
ఆయన రాడనుకుంటున్నాను నేను. 12 తర్వాత అయితేనే వస్తాడు. సరే ఓకే, ఇదంతా ఓపెనర్స్ వికెట్ పడినప్పుడు మాట్లాడుకుందాం. అక్షయ్ బ్రో.
Yeah, the only one small point, Klaasen works better when he comes after 10th or 12th over, because if Klaasen is out, the game is dead over there. We can't recover from that. So that's a bit of a risk we are taking. But then if the opening does well, then Klaasen can come in, like the Bangalore match.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
చలో సరే, ఇంకా ఫైనల్ సెగ్మెంట్ కి వెళ్ళిపోదాం. గివ్ మీ అ బోల్డ్ ప్రిడిక్షన్ అండ్ 100 rupees bet you are placing on. Starting with Akshay.
Bold prediction, not just tomorrow's match. We're going to get on a roll. We're going to win like 8 matches.
For tomorrow's match, you fix.
For tomorrow's match, obviously we're going to win. And Nitish Reddy is going to score 20 ball, 48 runs. And he's going to come back to 3. Yeah.
That's precise, bold prediction. 100 rupees bet.
I think on Abhishek Sharma. Just looking at the matchups, he does well against the left-armers. So yeah, Abhishek Sharma.
Perfect. Ritvik, bold prediction and 100 rupees.
Bold prediction is we will win by around 100 runs margin.
Oh, wow.
And my bold prediction is Nitish Kumar Reddy will have the fastest 50 of the season.
Amazing. Bachu.
15 balls. In 15 balls.
Bold prediction వచ్చేసి if we are bowling first innings or second innings we'll take around 4 wickets I guess.
Okay.
Bowling వేస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా 4 wickets తీసుకుంటాం పవర్ ప్లే లో.
పవర్ ప్లే లో 4 ఓకే.
పవర్ ప్లే లో 4 wickets తీసుకుంటాం.
ఓకే.
100 rupees bet on Abhishek Sharma.
Harsha.
Yeah, my bold prediction is Kishan and Klaasen 2 Ks to get 50 each. And my player to watch out for is Klaasen.
100 rupees bet Klaasen, huh?
Yeah.
Rijul.
Bold prediction, Unaskar to take 3 wickets.
Wow, I love you.
And 100 rupees bet on Abhishek Sharma. He is going to play well against Maxwell and Chahal. So Maxwell is also going to bowl in the power play. Let's not forget. So Abhishek Sharma is going to dominate him.
Done. Perfect. Abhinav.
So I'll start with 100 rupees. Now 100 rupees is going to be on Harshal Patel. Middle overs lo వాళ్ళని కంటైన్ చేసే బౌలర్ అవుతాడు. Harshal Patel will come back and he'll bowl that tough overs in the middle. Bold prediction, 3 wickets in the power play. 3 early wickets in the power play for Punjab. Punjab first 3 batsmen ni power play lo smooth ga తీసేస్తాం. We are going to take the first 3 wickets for sure in the power play.
Perfect. నా బోల్డ్ ప్రిడిక్షన్ వచ్చేసి
అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక జస్ట్ నువ్వు నీ మనసులో ఉన్న నిజంగా చెప్పు. ఇన్నిసార్లు అయిందని అనుకోను కాదు, కానీ నీకు నిజంగా మనసులో ఏముందో చెప్పు, అది అవ్వుద్ది సార్.
డన్. ఓకే, నా బోల్డ్ ప్రిడిక్షన్ వచ్చేసి వి విల్ స్కోర్ 200+. 200+ game ఇది. And my 100 rupees bet on Travis Head. ఎన్ని వేసినా హెడ్.
కానీ వాడు
హెడ్ మాస్టర్
మ్యాచ్ కోసం వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాడు అబ్బా, గాతో బేల్ చేయడానికి. అసలు హీస్ జస్ట్ అట్టర్లీ ఫ్రస్ట్రేటెడ్ అండ్ ఐ సీ హిమ్. ఒక మ్యాచ్ నేను ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ తీసుకుంటారా ఫస్ట్ మీ అందరి మీద
జిట్రీ ఉన్నాడు కదా అన్న. చూస్తుంటే
హెడ్ ఒకడు అనట్లేదు నేను, టీం మొత్తము ఏదో ఒక్క టీం కుంది. కేకేఆర్ కా, ఎంఐ కా, సిఎస్కే కా, ఆర్సీబీ కా.
ఆర్సీబీ ఉంటుండు. ఆర్సీబీ వాళ్ళ గ్రౌండ్ మన గ్రౌండ్ ఆర్సీబీది లైట్ ఇంకా దుమ్ము దులుపడం అక్కడ.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. సో ఒక్క మ్యాచ్ అయితే పక్క బ్యాంగర్ ఉండబోతుంది. బట్ దిస్ సీజన్ ఫర్ ష్యూర్ నంబర్ 3 ఆర్ నంబర్ 4 స్పాట్ మనదే ఫిక్స్. ఇక్కడ నుండి ఆన్వర్డ్స్ అండ్ అప్వర్డ్స్ అంతే. అదనమాట, ఇంకేం లేదు. మన విక్టరీ పరేడ్ ఇక్కడ నుండే స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, పంజాబ్ మ్యాచ్ నుండే స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు మేక్ అ బ్యాంగ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఫర్ షూర్. చలో అభినవ్, క్లోజింగ్ స్టేట్మెంట్.
See, simple enough. We have 9 matches. We have to win 7 or above. We are
Yes.
all here to support the team. Let's support the team. Ante. బయట వాళ్ళు అంటున్నారు హెచ్సిఏ బ్యాక్ స్టాప్ చేసి పిచ్ ఏదేదో ఇస్తుంది అని చెప్పి నీ మైండ్ లో స్పెక్యులేషన్స్ ఏం క్రియేట్ చేసుకోకు. వీఆర్ ఆల్ ఆన్
Yeah.
ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ రాంగ్. ద మూమెంట్ వి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి ఫైన్. Yes,
Correct.
if it was a bad season, if it's a very unlucky season, let's support the team. If yes, if it's just about the support that they need, they want to rise back, ante it's our support that it's going to be with them and it's going to rise them. From 2013 to 2025, we have been the most underdog team ever. But what went with the team was the core, the real, and the unimaginable trust in the team that fans had.
True.
మన
Agree.
ఫ్యాన్స్ ట్రస్టే ఈ రోజు వరకు ఈ టీంకి శ్రీరామ రక్ష అయింది. ఈ ట్రస్ట్ మీకు పెట్టుకోకుండా ఏదేదో అయిపోయింది, వీడిని ఎందుకు కొట్టలేసాం వాడిని ఎందుకు కొట్టలేసాం అని మనసులో పెట్టుకొని ఆ ట్రస్ట్ పోయిన మరుక్షణము ఇంకా ఇంకా అతపాతాలలోకి వెళ్తుంది. లెట్స్ నాట్ డూ, లెట్స్ సపోర్ట్ ద టీమ్, లెట్స్ హెల్ప్ అవర్ టీమ్ డ్యూరింగ్ దిస్ బ్యాడ్ సీజన్. వీఆర్ జస్ట్ నాట్ డన్. ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ అ బ్యాడ్ ఫేజ్. వీఆర్ జస్ట్ నాట్ డన్. లెట్స్ గెట్ బ్యాక్. లెట్స్ గెట్ బ్యాక్.
గెలిచినాక మాట్లాడదాం. ఆఫ్టర్ పంజాబ్ మ్యాచ్ we will get back here with lot of confidence. చలో, thank you all for joining. Till then, see you. Take care. Bye bye.